Hello, this is Noah, and in this video I'll be giving a detailed explanation of how to execute the dimension skip in Crash Twinsanity any % speedruns. This skip has 5 steps. 1. Bringing Cortex above the corridor. 2. Clipping Cortex into the corridor. 3. Walking into the cutscene. 4. Hitting the invisible object after the cutscene. And 5. Jumping into the 10th dimension. Step 1. Bring Cortex here, throw him to the side, and quickly jump up to this spot. I recommend jumping and letting Cortex teleport underneath you to make sure both of you stay up there. Pick up Cortex, throw him again, and jump to the inside and land on the corridor. Grab Cortex and cross this line to load the chunk. Throw Cortex again, jump over the door, and then jump over this spot to avoid hitting the cutscene. Grab Cortex when he teleports to you. Step 2. Position yourself to throw Cortex again. This is somewhat precise. Stand behind this 4th line in the floor. Walk to the very edge of the corridor and face forward. Then inch a little bit forward. Jump, throw Cortex, and walk forward until you are standing in this spot. Where you stand when Cortex teleports back is very important. It is more precise depending on which Cortex you brought with you, either Ice Climb Cortex or Earnest Cortex. If you brought Ice Climb Cortex, anywhere around here will work. For Earnest Cortex, it's more specific. If looking at the corridor from above, this is the center. You need to stand a little bit in front of the center. Turn so Crash's feet are parallel to the line, and if done correctly, Cortex will clip into the corridor. Step 3. Jump over the cutscene again, and then jump back out and enter the corridor. Walk into the cutscene directly behind Cortex. When the cutscene starts, Crash should walk and get stuck behind Cortex. If he passes Cortex, the skip has failed. Step 4. Near the end of the cutscene, start holding inputs I will tell you in a moment. Keep holding the inputs until Crash has hit the invisible object he is walking toward in the cutscene. If using Ice Climb Cortex, hold forward on the left analog stick and the spin button. You will clip through Cortex when the cutscene ends. If using Earnest Cortex, hold forward and slightly right on the left analog stick and the spin button. In this case, you will just scrape by Cortex. It's better to be positioned toward the right side of Cortex in this case. To make sure you hit the object, walk backwards and see if Crash does a little spin. If he does, that means you succeeded. Step 5. Go back outside and jump up so you can go back on top of the corridor. Cross this line up once again to load the chunk, and then proceed to this platform down here. Make sure you have a long jump stored, and then position Crash so his feet are parallel to this ledge. Then long jump directly off the ledge, and if you did everything correctly, you will end up in the 10th dimension and the hug cutscene will play. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.
Evil Crash! No!